When you drive on the highway next to a massive semi-truck, you might notice something scary on its wheels. Many big trucks have long shiny metal spikes sticking straight out from the center of their tires. They look sharp, dangerous, and look like they belong in a movie about the end of the world. A lot of car drivers think these spikes are weapons used to scare people or damage other vehicles that get too close. But the real answer has nothing to do with fighting or movie stunts. These strange spikes are actually just simple covers that protect the most important parts of the wheel. Today on Behind the Basics, we are looking closely at the wheels of these giant highway trucks. We will find out the real safety reasons why drivers put these spikes on their vehicles. You can see these bright metal points spinning fast as the truck moves down the road. They definitely make the big vehicle look much meaner than a normal car. To understand why these spikes exist, we have to look at how a giant truck wheel is held together. A heavy trailer carries thousands of pounds of heavy cargo and needs massive metal bolts called lug nuts to keep the wheels attached safely. If these nuts get loose or break, the entire wheel could fly off on the highway, which would cause a terrible accident. Because these trucks drive for thousands of miles through rain, snow, and mud, the wheels face a lot of dirty weather. Water and wet dirt can get trapped around the metal nuts, causing them to rust and weaken over time. When metal rusts, it becomes brittle and can crack under the heavy weight of the truck. To prevent this dangerous rust, truck drivers use plastic or shiny metal caps to cover every single nut on the wheel. The spike shape is simply a clever design for these protective caps. The long pointed tip helps to throw spinning water and wet mud away from the wheel while the truck is driving fast down the road. This keeps the actual bolts dry, clean, and safe from dangerous rust damage. It is a very cheap and simple way to protect the expensive parts of the truck from bad weather. By keeping the dirt out, the driver ensures the wheels stay locked on tightly for the whole trip. It turns out that these scary objects are just little umbrellas for the bolts. They do a very important job keeping everyone safe on the dark highway roads. Every single truck on the road needs to use some kind of guard to stop the wet weather from destroying the steel threads over months of travel. The bright silver caps cover the dirty metal parts completely to keep them dry. A clean wheel is much safer when carrying heavy loads over long distances. There is another very practical safety reason why these covers are shaped like long, sharp spikes. Big truck drivers sit very high up in a large cabin, and they have a lot of blind spots where they cannot see small cars. It is very difficult for a truck driver to see a small vehicle driving right next to their front wheels. If a car gets too close, the truck might turn and hit them without knowing they are there. The long spinning spikes create a very strong visual warning for any driver traveling next to the truck. When you see those sharp points spinning right next to your window, your brain instantly tells you to move away. It forces car drivers to stay alert and keep a safe distance from the side of the massive vehicle. Also, the spikes make it very easy for the truck driver to do safety checks before a long trip. When the driver walks around the truck, they can instantly see if a spike is bent or crooked. A crooked spike means the lug nut underneath is coming loose and needs to be tightened immediately with a tool. If the covers were flat, it would take much longer to notice a loose bolt during a quick walk around the yard. This simple visual cue saves a lot of time and prevents wheels from falling off while moving at high speeds. So the shape helps both the truck driver and the car drivers share the road without any dangerous mistakes. It is a brilliant piece of visual communication that works without any wires or electricity. This smart design keeps traffic moving safely because it naturally prevents cars from crowding the big rig. Car drivers always pull away when they see those shiny points getting close to their lane. It creates a wide open space around the front tires of the truck. Beyond safety and protection, there is also a huge element of style and pride involved in these spikes. Truck drivers spend days and weeks living inside their vehicles while driving across the entire country. Their truck is not just a tool for work, it is their home on wheels, and they take great pride in how it looks. Buying shiny chrome accessories is a fun way for a driver to customize their ride and stand out from other boring trucks. The spikes are very cheap to buy, but they instantly make a standard commercial vehicle look premium and powerful. It is part of a long tradition of truck culture where drivers clean and polish their rigs until they shine like mirrors. Even though plastic caps work just as well, most drivers prefer the metal spikes because they look cool under the bright highway lights at night. It shows that the driver cares about their equipment and takes maintenance seriously. When you see a truck with glowing paint and clean spikes, you know the operator is a professional who respects their job and keeps their machine in top condition every day. So the next time you pass a giant semi-truck on the highway, do not be afraid of those spinning wheels. Those scary spikes are not there to pop your tires or cause an accident on the asphalt. They are simply doing a double job by keeping dangerous rust off the bolts and warning you to stay back. It is a smart mix of basic safety engineering and personal driver style that keeps the shipping industry moving smoothly every day. The trucking world is full of these interesting little design secrets that look strange but serve a very real purpose. Now you know the truth behind the most intimidating accessory on the American road today. It is just another way that drivers keep their big machines rolling safely from city to city. You can find clips of a driver polishing the metal until it reflects the sun. The wheels look incredibly bright when they are completely clean. It is interesting to see how such a small part does a massive job. Many different shapes of caps are sold at truck stops along the highway. Car drivers feel much safer once they understand how these pieces actually work. It turns out that safety can look pretty cool when it is spinning down the road. Learning about big machines helps us understand how the modern world works around us every single day. If you like learning the real secret behind these truck wheels, please hit the like button and subscribe to Behind the Basics. We love making videos that explain the hidden science of everyday objects in very simple terms. Thanks for watching, and stay curious until our next highway adventure together. There are so many hidden details on these massive vehicles. We look forward to showing you the next mechanical secret very soon.